Hey folks, my name's Ed Travers. My pronouns are he, him, and his. I'm an Anglican priest serving in the beautiful parish of St. Margaret of Scotland that sits on the ancestral and the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Gwe. Behind me, the camera is level. Behind me is the side of a mountain. I'm in a place called, colloquially, we know it as the Valley here in Nova Scotia. It's a beautiful spot. I'm here for a day or so. I had some personal business to take care of. Anyhow, I'm enjoying a little bit of time to myself as a rest, but as you know, I don't rest terribly well, so I thought I would do a video or two while I'm here. So, this video. So I read a story. I found a story on Reuters. It was about the Satanic Temple of America. They have requested that the city of Boston fly their flag, the flag of the Satanic Temple of America, over City Hall during Satanic Appreciation Week in July. Can you imagine? Right? They're going to fly the satanic flag. They could end up flying the satanic flag of America over Boston's City Hall during their Appreciation Week in July. I know a lot of people out there, you're going to hear this story and it's going to bother you. It's going to freak you out a little bit. But the Satanic Temple in this case is doing what they often do. Pointing out glaring violations of the separation of church and state. Right? They're doing what they often do, which is they're being incredibly clever. And they're showing us a problem. They're standing up against a theocratic authoritarian organization. You see, they aren't angry with Boston. They didn't actually even seek this originally. They are responding. This is their response to a Supreme Court decision that the city of Boston violated the First Amendment rights of a Christian organization by refusing to fly their flag that had a cross on it. The city of Boston decided that flying a flag with a Christian cross on it might have looked like they were favoring one church over another, that they were favoring a religion over another, that they were endorsing a religion. Remember, separation of church and state is supposed to be a thing. Those two entities are not supposed to mix. Right? The state isn't supposed to endorse a particular church, and the church isn't supposed to be seizing a state. So the Satanic Temple of America, after the Supreme Court's decision, reached out to the city of Boston and said, hey, we have Satanic Appreciation Week and we want you to fly our flag. Now, the city of Boston has actually suspended this particular program, and they're not entirely certain what they're going to do in the future, because what they were doing is they were flying the flag of various organizations that were having some sort of event, some sort of moment in the plaza down below. And once the Christian group got their feathers ruffled and decided they would sue, the city of Boston suspended the whole program. What I really want to say in this is the church, we would be wise if we were aware that when we play in the secular world, we may get what we want, but it's probably not going to be what we need. When the church seeks satisfaction from the secular world, when we seek our safety, our authority, our rights from the secular world, we may get them, but they aren't actually what we truly need. And oftentimes the endeavor, the process, the journey of securing those things from the secular world, a world that the church isn't supposed to be in possession of, a world that we really don't know, a world that we're not really even supposed to understand. Certainly a world that we're not supposed to be focused on. But when the church goes out into the secular world seeking its prosperity and its abundance and its wealth, seeking its place, seeking to be recognized, we usually get more than what we bargained for. We may find our riches in the secular world, but it will diminish our wealth, our true wealth. We may gain power in the secular world. We may gain control in the secular world, but we'll lose the promises that have been made to us by Christ. We may, in the secular world, we may gain our authority. We may gain our rights. We may gain our position. But we'll lose our purpose in the process. When we start fiddling with the secular world, trying to fix our spiritual problems. In fairness, all we ever do, and history is a great teacher to this, all the church has ever done is make things drastically worse, not only for ourselves, but for those people around us that we're supposed to love. We make things worse not only for ourselves, but for the world we're supposed to serve. May the Lord bless you, may the Lord keep you, may the Lord's face be made to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord's countenance be lifted up to you. May you always know the peace of being in the Lord's presence. And I pray that as a church community, we'll seek God. We'll seek God's kingdom. We'll seek Jesus as the source of our true issues, our problems. That we will seek the spiritual solutions for the things we are going through. The world is not here to serve us. They are not here. It is not here to take care of us. It is not here to ensure that we are safe or prosperous or protected. That's God's job. Amen. Nemultus.